Yeah. Go. Get in there. There we go. What
What?
the?
Fuck!
Baboon means get fucked. That's what it means.
Please tell me. Is it just me?
I got it too. Wow. Well, look at it this way, Ed. It wasn't the last Gargon. Because if it was, I would have said, look, you have to fuck yourself on this one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. What's up, guys? Yoshi-TheOreo here. Here with a double feature. Got two challenges in one video. The Templar challenge and the Atheon challenge for the Bolts of Glass 390 raid. Before we begin, I'd just like to say how badass my hunter looks with the shield relic and the fucking exotic sword. That looks so fucking sick. Like, if you only you can use the sword as well, like, that'd just be fucking epic. It'd probably be broken, but it'd be fucking epic. Nonetheless, let's get to it. First, we're gonna start off with the Templar challenge. I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably guessed this one, but the Templar challenge is to prevent him from teleporting from that center spot. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time. Once you get this started, it is going to be lag central. Not because of your connection or anyone else's connection, but because of so much is happening and going on with the Templar shooting, the Minotaurs that are coming out, the Supplicants, the Harpies. Just so much is coming out in this room, it's going to either lag one of you out, or it's going to lag a lot of you. Other than that, it's gonna get laggy until someone gets lagged out. But other than that, let's actually get started on the Templar challenge. The Templar challenge is basically this: prevent him from teleporting from that spot. Well, how do you do this? That's simple. To prevent him from teleporting, all you have to do is have one person stand in that pillar of light where he's about to teleport to. A key note here is that the time for him to take to teleport to that spot is not when you're standing on it, but when you stand on it, if I'm saying that correctly. It's basically this: if it takes him 10 seconds to teleport to that spot, instead of heading to the spot immediately, wait 5 seconds, and by the time you actually get on that spot, it actually takes 5 seconds for you to prevent the teleportation, instead of the whole 10 seconds. Yeah, that's a better analogy. Or you could be a smartass like me and use Blade Dancer and use the Shadow Deck ability to actually stand on the pedestal of light without being seen. He'll look at you, but he won't fire at you, which makes it a lot easier for a hunter to use the relic. But either method works. With each interruption of the Templar's teleportation, Minotaurs will be spawning. The Minotaurs will mostly be going after your DPS team, so DPS team, I would recommend having one person every now and again when you see the prompt saying Minotaurs are coming towards you, to actually take the time to take down the Minotaurs and continue DPSing. While that person is taking care of the Minotaurs, the other people would continue the DPS, while the other person is taking care of the teleportation spot. To add on to the DPS, the person with the relic should use their super every time they get a chance, and every time that they have it, to hit the boss with it as well. You can help take out the Minotaurs and the Harpies if you want, but I would be very careful on that, because if you're not careful enough, you could end up getting jumped on and simply die. Weapons of choice here: yellow horns, sleeper stimulants, tethers, weapons of light, obviously, sniper rifles. If you have your Chaos Dogmas, those are good weapons as well, especially if you're running out of special. And that's pretty much it for this challenge. It's pretty straightforward. And moving on from that, we move on to the Atheon challenge. A lot of people have been saying that this would be the hardest challenge we've faced since the challenge actually started. But to be honest, the challenge itself isn't hard, it's the execution of it. If anything, it's more like the mechanics of King's Fall. It's not the fact that it's hard, it's just if one person messes up, the whole thing messes up. The challenge is simply this. Each Guardian has to take out at least one Oracle within the teleportation gate. Once 3 people have been teleported to either Mars, which is on the left side, or Venus, which is on the right side. The key here to a successful Atheon challenge is that everyone needs to know the order of the Oracles. This is very imperative. Trust me on this one, because if you do not know the order of the Oracles, you will be wiping constantly and consistently. You can't run in there and aim at the 6th Oracle when you have Oracles 4 and 3 still up. If that happens, you're going to succumb to the darkness and time, and it's going to be a wipe. And you can't have 2 people shooting at the same Oracle, because that person's going to think they killed it when the other person did, and they're going to run out, and then next thing you know, there's going to be confusion, yada yada yada, and another wipe. So the best thing to do first is to make a dry run and make sure everyone goes inside wherever side you are to see the order of the Oracles. As a matter of fact, I'll do you a favor here. As you can see here, we have a map of Mars that details the locations of the Oracles. It is very important that you actually destroy the Oracles in corresponding order. To go outside that order will constitute as a wipe if you don't end up killing the Oracle that's going to end up killing your whole team. So starting from the first Oracle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And on Venus, you have the Oracle order as followed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once 3 Guardians have been chosen to be teleported in either Mars or Venus, the 2 teams must now decide which Oracle you're going to take. Go ahead and decide that right now while you're getting the relic and opening the doors. Once you decide that, everyone should know what Oracle to take, and there shouldn't be any confusion on whether or not you should be shooting this Oracle or the Oracle to the left or the right or yada yada yada. Now, to avoid issues with the 3rd Oracle, I would actually recommend for the relic holder to actually be assigned to the 3rd Oracle. By the time you actually take out Oracles 1 and 2, the person with the relic should have their super to actually take out the 3rd Oracle. I recommend doing this because if you don't do this and the people end up having a hard time opening the gate, the person outside won't have enough time to actually come in to destroy the 3rd Oracle, and you're pressing against time that way. That way, it's better for the relic holder to actually take on the 3rd Oracle, and for the people outside to take on Oracles 4, 5, and 6. A quick note for the people who kill Oracles 1 and 2. Once you kill your Oracles, have your relic holder give you a cleanse and run immediately outside and take hold of the plate outside. For the Oracle killers 4, 5, and 6 to run inside. You need people on the plate outside to keep the gate open, otherwise you'll be lost forever in time, and they'll end up as a wipe. Once each Guardian has taken out 1 Oracle, everyone must get to the center plate with the relic holder, holding the L1 button to protect his team from Atheon's blast to do damage to Atheon. At this moment, the entire team has a buff called Time of Vengeance. With this buff, everyone gets their supers, grenades, and melee abilities in an instant. So there's really no need for you to be holding your supers. The most viable supers to be doing damage to Atheon is mostly your Tether and Golden Gun with Nighthawk Celestial. Those are pretty much your 2 key components of supers to be using during the damage phase of Atheon. Weapons of choice. The Sleeper Simulant is the best weapon you could use so far at this point if you're not a hunter. I would use Yellowhorn, but at the same time, if you feel like you're gonna kill yourself with it, don't use it. Just don't use Yellowhorn, because you can't shoot out the bubble, so you have to jump. And then with all the supplicants and Atheon shooting, I wouldn't actually be risking jumping up in the air just to shoot a rocket. Use your sniper rifles, your primary. If your primary has triple tap, that's a plus. If you got Chaos Dogma, that's 2 pluses right there. Now, weapons of choice for the oracles. To be honest, if you have the primaries from this raid, go ahead and level those up. They're very good. They give you oracle damage increase bonus, so they can easily take out the oracles. But if you have very bad RNG and you didn't get any of the weapon primaries from this raid, use your respective supers to actually take out the oracles. If you're a Titan, use your Sunbreaker. If you're a Gunslinger, if you're a Hunter, use your Gunslinger. And if you're a Warlock, use your Voidwalker. To use their supers to take out the oracles, because you want the oracles down as soon as possible. If you don't have your super, 3 shots from a sniper rifle and switch to your primary, you'll be fine. And that's pretty much it with the Atheon's challenge, guys. Each Guardian has to take out 1 Oracle, and after that, you just have to kill Atheon. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you actually enjoyed today's video over the Templar and Atheon challenge. If you're liking the videos, please leave a like, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.